Mr. Tony Klein.
Good evening, everybody. I got a novel.
I'm just taking some notes.
I'm sorry. First, before I start this, I do want to say I'm really happy for both of you. Welcome to the family. It's awesome to have sisters-in-law. I love it. All right, this is a little poem that I composed. It's called Big Steve, Space Bouncer. Alternatively titled, How I Learned to Love the Weird. All right.
Gotta take it off.
Yeah, somebody give that man a 5 spot.
It's coming off.
Get comfy.
Yeah, get comfy. Pour yourself a drink. You're gonna be here a minute. A long time from now, far off, distant, past galaxies, Jupiter, and beyond the split infinitive, to boldly go, yes, to go boldly through the looking glass, or gate, or Starfleet, the wormhole in deep space, or stick out your thumb, hitch a ride like a bum, to cruisin's. Just this side of the Medusa Cascade. It's the kind of place Gordon Lightfoot sings every song ever made. There they convene from pages and screen, hero and rogue, ally, foe, mutant and man, super and bland. There were Vikings from misty nations, cadets and commanders of the Federation. At a dark table, ancient Gallifreyans, from the sands of Arrakis, blue-eyed Fremen. Dwarves, Dalek, Morbo, Quagmire, and fish-faced Gath. Predators, aliens, Pinhead, and a special section for psychopaths. All and more were there, it seemed, to raise one last glass to the bouncer who passed, the one they knew as Big Steve. To man this post, Big Steve boasted power, unlimited power, like that Sidious lord. But as it happened, he was indifferent, like Dr. Manhattan. He and Dr. Strange destroyed matter never created before. Each Thursday, he kept an eye out for Odin, sneaking Horus through the back door. He met Olaf Starmaker at a Dyson sphere, and when Dr. Banner's double started trouble, Steve created his own Dyson bubble to harness Hulktricity for the brewing of beer. So it went on, the patrons recanted the deeds of Steve. Of all these recorded, Captain Picard's log reported Q being shamed at the sight of Steve's calf.
They're cute.
Well, yes, he said, but you see it's all he's got. No, Picard exclaimed. He bested you at Domjot. This, in turn, made a Nausicaan laugh. And then, there was pie. For those closest to him, Steve made a pie from scratch. But first, he created the universe. Steve was a speck, just a speck, mind you. Then boom, helium burning in a star like cinnamon, hot. Like an iron core, no room for fusion. Then boom, hot, like the potential for streusel, crumble, or crisp. Supernova, no time to react, crust and filling, interweaving, fresh-baked aroma, wafting tesseract. Dawkins recalled his own distraction during a tom-tom dissection to show the evolutionary derivation why the smell was worse upon vivisection. Richard didn't mind Stephen's star killing. He actually found reality pie thrilling. As Gordon Lightfoot sang Rivers of Babylon, the bar was silenced by the TARDIS swoosh. I had finally arrived with the doctor after visiting the lost moon of Poosh. I bewildered at the faces so worried. Big Steve is not dead, he's just getting married. While I'm here, allow me to say, I can remember a South Dakota day. Steve went jigsaw on a jackrabbit with a game he'd like to play. And Steve calls me with questions about the food he is making. Once he inquired as to how to cook bacon. At times he awoke us, loudly yodeling Hocus Pocus by Focus. Then we watched back-to-back Rain movies, fiercely engaged in a riveting game of Trigon Blocus. Thank you. He knew the three-word phrase to end Gort, end the book of the necromancer.
Kato Barata Nictu!
Was his answer. And if I fell in a foreign land, Steve would cut out my heart and send it home in a can.
That's love!
And I'd give water and let the fear pass through, because we are brothers, and I'd take his too. Or set him ablaze, I'd watch him float as the water ripples gleam. I once held this beast in my arms, carried him and spoke our father's beam. Chugga, chugga, chugga like a washing machine. Carpla, dear brother.
Carpla!
I love you, man. I only work here part-time.
He only works here part-time.